Hello friends, it's Christy. Welcome to Bitly Diddly Houseplants. In today's video, we are setting up my Clean Mama routine for the month of February in my plum paper vertical columns. So let's get started. Alrighty friends, so for the month of February, I of course have my Clean Mama's Guide to a Clean Home. This is a little booklet that I purchased as the digital download. So I printed it and scaled it down to the 7x9 size, took it to Office Depot and had them laminate a cover. They punched it and then they put this little plastic coil to it. So it made a little book for me. I have some Saya planning scripts. So Saya has a whole kit of the Clean Mama routine scripts for you. There's the daily tasks, which I have all of those here, and we'll go through each of those as we're doing our setup. And then I also have the weekly tasks, the headers, and then each of those weekly task scripts. And then I also have headers for the monthly tasks and the rotating tasks. And for February, I decided I am going to use up a bunch of pieces from this Planner Cake Kit 305. It was an old Valentine's Day kit, probably from 2020, it looks like. So I'm in sort of a tightening up the budget and using it up and wearing it out kind of phase this year. So I found all of these pieces and I was like, this is plenty to do my Clean Mama routine for February. So let's get started first with, I want to show you in the book. This is a really cool book. It just really steps you through all of the steps on how to do this. These are the daily tasks. So for each day of the week, you will do these 5, and it's make the beds, wipe the counters, check the floors, pick up any clutter or declutter, tidy up, however you want to say it, and then do a load of laundry. So if you do these 5 every day of the week, it kind of keeps your house in really good maintenance. So those are the dailies. And I'm going to get started first by laying down some washi. So what I did was I cut this wider washi in half. I've got these pieces here, and then this I had already cut in half, I think probably when I used the kit. So I am going to start with these, and hopefully these will be wide enough to cover. I think it'll cover the green here altogether. Yes, it will. It's a little wider than it needs to be, which is perfect. So I'm going to put this down. So January, which today is, I think, the 30th. January was a whole house declutter, which what I kind of did because I had a lot going on in January. I'm trying to peel this up without ruining it. There we go. I just kind of took like spot areas, right? So I had done the full declutter kind of when I started this. Sorry, there's like a little piece of the sticker sheet there. And what I did was, like, in the kitchen, I picked like a drawer and a cabinet that kind of needed to be redone and kind of did those areas. And then like in the living room, I had done the little cabinet that we had in there. I kind of went through the drawers again. And so I just kind of like trouble spots that I thought needed to be readdressed. That's how kind of I handled it. The girls, because Emma was home from college during break, they both totally, and this is something that I kind of got them in the habit of doing from a very young age. Right after Christmas, they would kind of go through their rooms and declutter, pull out anything that could be donated or hand-me-down or anything like that. So let's see, I kind of want to use this one here. So they did their rooms. I had kind of done, I did my room back in like June, I think it was, when I had COVID and I was like quarantined to my bedroom and bored stiff as I started to feel better. So I had kind of already gone through all of my drawers in my closet and stuff. So there were just like some maintenance areas that I needed to do. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and use this last strip of this like I love you stuff here. Get this off. There we go. I don't know if you can hear that background noise. I don't think you can, but I can. Our next door neighbors, it's a young couple that bought the house just a couple years ago. They are doing some remodeling. I think they're renovating, I think they said their bathrooms. So I'm super excited for them, but the construction's going on. So hopefully you can't pick out that noise. You can't hear it anyway. And then I'm going to put this, I'm just going to put this here on this side because I don't need this as a this as a full week, so I don't need to use this as monthly and rotating tasks. So I'm just going to use that up. Okay, so that's the washi. And then let's see, I had a bunch of little icons on here. I don't know if any of these make sense though for cleaning house. I'm going to pull some from the kit I was just using. Okay, so this is actually the kit I used for this week. I just finished filming the plan with me. It's from Orange Umbrella Co. It's called Winter Birds Kit 199, and I wanted to pull, because I love these little icons for up here in these corners of my monthly cleaning pages. So I wanted to pull that washing machine, and I wanted to pull the little bed, or make the bed, make the really cute. And it's a great way for me to make sure I'm using up all of my little leftovers there. Okay, so that's that. And then let's put down all of the headers for the dailies. I'm going to put these here. So I feel like, I don't know, I think I might have mentioned this in maybe a weekly plan with me, because I didn't buy the piece until this month. So I was doing some digging around. Friends, you know I bought the new to me, Dyson Animal Ball. I think there's only 4 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. I bought the Dyson Animal Ball vacuum, but I have a lot of hardwood floors. Basically, our house is hardwood floors, and so I found this attachment for hardwood floors that I think has finally gotten me to vacuum peace. There's such a thing. Okay, so going through the dailies, it's make the bed, wipe the counters, check the floors, declutter, and then do a load of laundry. Saya also gave me this tidy up sheet here from her Clean Mama collection. So wanted to show you that, but I'm gonna save that because I'll use up the declutter first. So I'm just gonna lay down a week of the daily 5 so you can see what it looks like, and then I'll just do the rest of them quickly off camera. So yeah, I have had it now for I think maybe a week or 2, and it has been what I was missing, because I don't like rolling the big upright vacuum over my hardwood floors. That's great for the rugs, but it doesn't get under some of my pieces of furniture, and so it wasn't really working for me on my floors on the hardwood part. So I'm using this Erin Condren stencil, and I'm going to put down my little boxes here. I just kind of want to show you what the daily 5 will look like all together. So yeah, I think I have reached planner piece and vacuum piece, friends. How fun is that, right? Like, I was so excited. So my girlfriend from work, Nellie, she bought the same vacuum that was on sale at Costco at the same time. And of course, you know that I had trouble with mine. Hers was perfect from the start, so no problems for her. But I had to actually take the first one I bought back and get a replacement one. And the replacement one is working much better, thankfully. So then as I was using it, I was like, oh, this doesn't fit under my tables or my hutch that I have in my dining room area. This is picking up color. I should have washed this stencil, and it's putting color on the tip of my Tombow. So when I found this attachment that I could buy for hardwood floors and that it would fit my vacuum, I was so excited. Okay, so that actually really turned this pen blue. I did blue last month. Okay, I'm gonna go and wash this off, and then I'm gonna lay down the rest of these scripts. Alrighty, friends, so I laid down all of the scripts for each of the weeks, which, oh, by the way, that's what I'm missing. I'm like, something looks wrong. I have been like all over the place, friends. I just, like I said, filmed my plan with me, and like I was doing things all backwards and out of step. So let me put these down here. Let me put down the weeks. I'm using up, like I said, this stickers from this kit. So I had the 3 stickers that look like this. So I'm putting these down here on this side, and then I had the 1. So I'm using that box there. Ay, friends. What a crazy, this is what happens to me too though when I travel for work. When I come home, I just get kind of out of sync. So I am going to need to, let's see, this is not going to work. You know what? I'm going to put this here. Let me get this here. Put this under here first. And then we'll put this little guy up here. Like that. There we go. Okay, that's better. Oh my goodness sakes. Okay, and I washed off my stencil while I was off camera, and I cleaned up my pen. So let me show you again, just using this little grid here. This is a really good little stencil. It is an Erin Condon. You can see the logo there. I believe, I was looking on their website, I do believe they still have it too. Like you can get it on their website. But it's great for doing all of these little boxes, for checklists of all kinds. I use it here mostly in my Clean Mama routine, but it's great for just any kind of whatever you need in your regular weekly or daily planning. So, okay, that looks much better. You can see it's much cleaner. This is kind of purpley, but I do kind of like that ombre effect it has there. So, alrighty, let me go ahead and I will finish doing all of these cute little boxes here off camera so you don't have to look at me doing this because it's painstaking, I know. All right, we'll be back. Alrighty, friends, so here's what it looks like. I've got each of the weeks. I've got each of the daily 5, and then I have my little checkbox grid here. So this is the 4th week. So that's the daily tasks. And then let's go to the weekly tasks. So we'll put this down. Put all these little headers down. So I've been watching a couple of different home organization videos, and I found on one of them a couple of different home organizers on YouTube. They found on Amazon these like bamboo containers that are for like your Ziploc bags, so like quart, snack, sandwich. And I picked those up because they weren't that expensive, and it was so exciting. So Sophie went ahead and put them all together in our drawer, and it looks so good. Okay, so for my weekly tasks, what I do is I just kind of put the day of the week here. Okay, and then for me, I change it up a little bit. Let me show you what Clean Mama has. So for her weekly tasks, on Monday she does bathrooms, Tuesday is dusting, Wednesday is vacuuming, Thursday is washing the floors, mopping, basically. Friday is a catch-all, so anything you might not have gotten done during the week, or you could do a rotating or monthly task on that day. And then Saturday is sheets and towels, and then Sunday is just the daily 5. So Sunday is kind of meant to be like not really doing a lot of housework. It's meant for family time, that kind of thing. So for me, and the way our family schedule is in our household, I change it up. And on Monday, I do my load of linens. So sheets and towels is what I do. Tuesday night, I take out the garbage because Wednesday morning early is our pickup. I mean, like early, like sometimes somewhere between 6:30 and 7 a.m. And then on Wednesday and Thursday, which is middle of the week for us, I really don't do anything. Like, I just can't. I usually come home late from work and all of that. So Fridays, I do the dusting and I empty my refrigerator because usually on the weekends is when I do my grocery shopping. And then Saturday, I vacuum and mop. So I do both of those things on the same day just because it's easy enough to do one after the other, and I like to mop my floors after they've been freshly vacuumed. And then on Sunday, I do our bathrooms, and then I also added, for me, watering my plants and scooping the poop. And I do have to remind myself to water the plants, otherwise I will forget, which is terrible. I was a terrible plant mom for the longest time until I started actually like checking it off as a to-do item in my planner. So now I have a window above my kitchen sink that is filled with lots of little plants. So let me show you what the week looks like. I'll lay this down and then I'll do the rest of it off camera for the other week. So sheets, towels, taking out the garbage on Tuesday. And then dusting on Friday. Friday when I come home from work, that's about all I can muster is dusting. And sometimes even then I just do it Saturday morning before I vacuum, which is not a problem. Dusting is not like a heavy lift in our household. We kind of don't have a ton of furniture that needs to be dusted, so it kind of works. And then mopping. I have a Bissell steam cleaning mop, which is amazing. So I found mopping piece like years ago. I think I'm on my second one now. So I really like it. You just have reusable, it's like a cloth mop head, and you throw it in the washer machine when you're done mopping. It's awesome. Okay, so there's scoop the poop. And for things where I have multiple things, I just do a little plus sign so I know I'm doing both of those. And so that's how my weekly tasks roll out. So let me go ahead and put the rest of these down and then we'll come back. Alrighty, friends, so I laid down all of my weekly tasks. So again, Monday, I do a load of sheets and towels. Tuesday night, I take out the garbage. Fridays, I will do dusting and empty the fridge. Normally, when I'm cooking dinner on Friday, that's a good time when I'm like emptying out the fridge because I'm pulling things out that I'm using to make dinner, but then I'm also like emptying out Tupperwares from the week and that kind of thing, throwing out any vegetables or fruit that we may not have been able to use that have gone bad, that kind of thing. And then Saturday morning, I get up and I do my vacuuming and my mopping. And then Sunday, same thing. I do my bathrooms. I get up and water the plants and then scoop the poop. Usually I make Otis come outside with me. It makes me feel like he's cleaning his room, so to speak. So I'm like, come on, buddy, time to scoop your poop. And I make him come out with me and hang out in the yard. So that's each of the weeks for the month of February. There's 4 weeks. And then here is where I will start with doing the rotating tasks and the monthly. So rotating tasks, I'm going to put here. Hopefully I'll have enough space. I didn't count how many there were. And then monthlies. Actually, I think I need all of that space. I might have to move this up. I can't remember how many there are and if I have enough lines. So I'm just going to put this up here. There we go. It's kind of hard to see with the words on top of words. I didn't think that through very well. Okay, so now let's look at the book. So for the rotating tasks in February, we're going to vacuum baseboards, spot clean furniture, living dining room light fixtures. So throughout the house, each month she does different light fixtures that you'll address. And then wash rugs, polish wood furniture, wipe switches, phones, and remotes, spot clean walls, wipe down appliances, and clean vents. So I'm going to go ahead and we will start with writing those down. I usually vacuum the baseboards while I'm vacuuming kind of each week. I'll just kind of run the thing around them. Spot cleaning the furniture, I actually end up doing probably more than once a month, just because Otis does get up on top of our sofa. I know that's really bad. I didn't want him to when I bought the new sofa last year, but I couldn't stop him. So living, dining, light fixtures. I'm just going to put lights. And then wash rugs. I always say this, friends. I'm not sure what she means by this, but the only rugs I wash are the bathroom rugs, and I do those every week. That's part of my Monday, doing the linens and sheets and stuff. Polish wood furniture. I do this once a month. I use like Old English, like that lemon oil. And then wipe switches. What is it? Switches, phones, and remotes. My phone I do at work pretty much every morning because I clean my glasses and I use that. It's like a little wipe that we have at work. Like they're like a handy wipe, like, right? It's got something on it. And so I'll clean my glasses. And then as I'm cleaning my glasses afterwards, I'll just use the same wipe and wipe off my phone. And then spot clean walls. Our walls are not so bad now that my kids are grown. And then wipe down appliances. I have a really good wipe that I got from my dad that is really good on the stainless steel appliances. It's got like a little bit of some kind of cleaner in it. And then clean vents. This is not something that's easy for me to do because I'm so short. Alrighty, so that's that. And then the monthly tasks, let's look at the month of February. So the focus is the kitchen, and we've got declutter, completely clear counters and wipe clean, clean surfaces, wipe cabinet and drawer fronts. That needs to be done in my kitchen. Deep clean, clean refrigerator, freezer, and oven. It's funny because I was just thinking, you know, I should probably take this whole thing apart and you know, wash all the trays and the shelves and the drawers. Food storage, clean pantry or food storage area, discard any expired food. I did that with my spices at Thanksgiving, and I did just go through and do some of that in January as well when I was kind of going through the whole house. Like I was saying, I was kind of targeting areas, and I kind of targeted that one drawer where all of our plastic bags are, and then I was going through the pantry a little bit, but I'll need to do that a little better. I'll recheck that. Toss and donate items that are no longer needed or wanted. That's funny. I just did this yesterday. I went through the drawer in the kitchen that has all of my kitchen towels, that kind of thing, and I tossed a bunch of them. Well, I didn't toss them, but I put them in a donate bag. Organize group-like things together. Contain. Use pretty containers to make food and cooking supplies more attractive. That's what I did with my Ziploc bags. Label to make locating items easier and to unify the space. Scrub the kitchen sink. I do need to do that. And then clean most touched areas, wipe knobs, doors, and handles. We do need to do that in the kitchen. So I'm going to go ahead, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of my little declutter stickers here. I have this. And what I usually do is I just kind of put down the main headers. So I'm going to put this here because I'm going to put kitchen as the focus so I know which room we're focusing on. And then let's write the rest of these down. Clean surfaces. And then deep clean. I also need to deep clean the refrigerator in the garage. Food storage. And then toss and donate. Organize. Contain. Label. Scrub. Oh, I need one more space. I'm gonna I'm gonna put it down here. Clean most touched surfaces, right? Areas, not surfaces. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, so that's that. And then I thought, let's see, since I don't have anything for this space, let's see if there's anything here that I want to put down. Oh, we've got a couple these cute little flags. Let's do something here with these. Maybe we'll just do something like this. These are sweet. Just to use them up. There we go. And then these are all very lovey-dovey. I kind of like this. This is kind of sweet. I'm going to put this down here just to kind of spruce it up. Alrighty, so I think that's it. So rotating tasks, monthly focus is the kitchen, which some of this I've already done. I'm super excited. And then weeklies and dailies. So I think that's it. I think I'm set up for the month of February. Alrighty friends, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe so you can catch future content on my channel. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.